Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Uh, this is a very short video that I have created for all those who are planning to migrate to the UK. Uh, there are certain things that we should be aware of, what we should do, what we should not. And many of us who are here for the first time have found these helpful. I've jotted all these important things which one must be aware of in this country. So without wasting further time, let's hit to the screens. Now, the very first thing that we should always think about and work upon is to get your BRPs collected. Now, you should have noticed that when you received your decision letter from the UK Home Office, they must have mentioned specifically that you have to collect your BRPs from so and so place. Now, typically, it's the Belfast city center wherein the post office is located. So, you just have to visit that post office and get your BRP collected. It is very important that you collect the same, verify whether your details are correct and accurate, so that when you start working in this country, there is a portal where a share code gets generated with the help of a BRP. Now, that share code is very much important because that's something which we have to share with the employers. So please make sure that you collect your BRPs from the designated post office branch. Getting a local sim is also another tricky thing here. It's easily accessible, easily available across the supermarkets, across the vendors, across the outlets within Belfast. But one good thing that you should always think about is whether you are able to save some money. I personally visited moneysupermarket.com and comparethemarket.com to get some deals on the local sims that are available. Now you may have an option of either going with a mobile contract or just the sim only one. Now, it is up to you which service provider you want to be with. I specifically opted for Lebara because that was one of the cheapest ones when I moved in. But again, there are various other platforms that are available in the market. So feel free to choose whichever suits your profile and your criteria. Opening a bank account is also essential because we cannot directly open a bank account with any of the large banks like HSBC, Ulster Bank, Santander, Halifax. Now, the easiest mode to open a bank account would be to open it digitally. Now, Monzo, Wise, Revolut, Chase, Remitly, all of these are the big digital banks that are available in the UK. So, I would strongly suggest that you guys go through these apps on your Android or Apple devices and see which one suits you best. I personally like Monzo, so I leave it again up to you guys which one you want to explore and be with. Once you have a digital bank account open, it would be very easy to open a bank account with the large banks like any of the HSBC, Barclays, or whichever large bank is available in your region. Registering with the local GP is again important because unlike back in India, wherein we could visit the doctors at any point of time, we just had to pay the money, it's not the same here. We need to register ourselves with the local general practitioner, which we call as a doctor. You need to make sure that wherever you stay, you need to visit the nearest hospital, look at the reception and ask for a registration so that you are in their books. Once you are registered with them, you can then contact the GP, request for an appointment. Now, most of the companies here in Belfast, they offer private insurances as well. Now, again, it depends from company to company. If you have a private insurance, then that means you can call the GP at any point of time virtually, unlike getting a physical appointment with the local general practitioner. If your condition isn't serious, you can expect to see a doctor within a reasonable time scale, but the waiting time again would depend if it is the regular GP that you're looking at. Registering for electoral card is again used by many of the credit reference agencies. So let's say you want to start your life in this country and you don't have a credit card, right? You want to buy something, you want to have a credit card, you want to take a loan. So getting yourself registered with the electoral office will help you in generating and establishing a credit profile. So it is not a mandate, but I think I would strongly encourage and recommend that you do this. It's really going to be a game changer when it comes to your credibility in this country. Most important, if you've been driving in India or any other place, then this is something which you should do. All individuals who are migrating to the UK for the first time are eligible for a 1 year uh, entitlement of driving on the UK roads with their current international license, be it India, Australia, Pakistan, or any other country. You need to visit their website gov.uk to ensure that your license is valid or eligible in this country to be driven on these roads. Now, make sure that you are applying for a provisional driving license either online or offline by post. I will give all the relevant links at the end of this video to make sure that you guys know which websites you need to visit. Please make sure that you follow these instructions and take care of all of these factors. Lastly, finding a space for stay. Now, rental has been a challenge across the UK. If you've already decided to move here for work, study, or live here, until do not wait until you arrive. I personally explored Property Pal, Property News platforms to find a space for myself. But in case if you guys are already here and if still not been able to find a space, please visit these websites. You cannot visit a broker directly because they will not entertain. We need to shortlist the houses through these websites, fill in the applications with the relevant brokers, and then they will get in touch with us if there is a vacancy and if the landlord is interested. So that's pretty much it that I wanted to cover in today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to give your valuable feedback, be it positive or negative. I'll definitely try to do my best in the next upcoming video. Until then, thank you so much, guys. Cheers.